Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? Oh, we got a Friday night KGM Live going on. Live on a Friday night. Woo! Friday, Friday, Friday. Alrighty. See what we got going on today. Friday, Friday, Friday. Let everybody start filtering in here before I get going. Let's see. Yep, just doing a little wrenching tonight. Got some busted up RCs, dug out from the old snowstorm we had this week. What a mess that was. What a mess that was. Todd, what's up, brother? Sergeant J, what's up, man? Josie Wilds, what's up? What's going on? Appreciate the subscription. I don't have it set up as a StreamYard, Sergeant J. Um, I got it set up through OBS right now. Sorry, man. Next week I'll have to. I keep forgetting to put it out to the group. It's kind of always a last minute thing for me. Oh. Yeah, so we got some stuff to fix. Some of this is still broken from my last trip to New Jersey last January. So the Outcast has been busted for a year. This Revo, I think the Revo has a stripped spur gear, and I think I did that in September of 22 when I went down and saw Chef for the first time. And same with the bullet. That nitro bullet is toasted from that too. Just stuff that I've neglected over the past 18 months. You know, that needs to get fixed. Tear into it. Oh, cool, man. Look at that, Todd. Hybrid, what's up, man? Cool. That's Josie or Hosey? I don't want to say it wrong. I bet you it's got to be Josie. Josie Wilds. Sent via RC Ohio. Thank you, Todd. Thanks, man. It's this side. I'm looking in the camera. KGM 5512. Mr. Pete, RC Alchemy. Mr. Pete's the man when it comes to this stuff. Get you hooked up real good. Yep. Got this sickening as Hybrid would say, sickening Revo. See if I can go top down for a second. The sickening Revo has a stripped spur gear. And it's not even like it's incredibly stripped. It honestly, it looks like the engine came unmeshed and it just rounded off the top of it. None of the teeth are missing. I probably could save it with a file, but I do have a new spur gear to replace it with. So we will see once we get it apart and look at it. But like I said, I have a spur gear in stock. It's almost looking like something came unmeshed with the way this air filter is going back on. Crap. Yeah, something happened. Hmm. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Yeah, Spurs are cheap, man. I love this Revo platform. It's such an interesting telemetry on it, the way that it moves. It reminds me of like a crab or something because of the inboard shocks. You know, when you got all four tires on the ground and you're going 2 speed, baby, across the parking lot. Reminds me of a crab. Yeah, but I can pull this engine out and see what we're working with here. This one needs some evapor rust. The whole thing. The whole thing needs the evapor rust. Let's see here. Because I do have to adjust the gear mesh. What? Is that not adjustable on this thing? Say what? I've actually never had this thing apart. Never. Yes, my reverse still does work well. It's strange, right? For a T Max, my TSM everything works really well on this still. I wasn't gonna get rid of it it until it grenaded itself, you know. Right, yeah, nothing has a more plush suspension. It's just such a strange, you know, unique thing about it. It has it, you know, and then the easeability of running it has incredible easeability. How do I want to do this? First time ever taking it apart. Is that, yeah, that's engine mount, huh? I guess I'll find out. We'll all find out together. Don't tell me the secret's hybrid. I need to learn for myself. Don't tell me the secrets that Traxxas doesn't want me to know. All right. Take that out. All right. Get this very sickening. Yes, single steering conversion. And I got the cheap Amazon servos that you use hybrid in the in its place because these servos killed themselves. All right, so looks like that spring for this linkage. Looks like the throttle return spring. Let's see. I gotta remove the glow plug wire. It was funny because I bought this thing off a guy in California, and I bought it off Mercari. This was, God, I can't remember how long ago this was, but anyways, I bought it from this guy on Mercari, and it came all the way from California, and it got here. I go to start it up, and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't start. It wouldn't start. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this thing? So I messaged the guy, and then he calls me right away. He's like, hey man, I don't know what's going on. He's like, it was running fine. I go, yeah, right. So come to find out, it still had the original glow plug in it. He never took it out. He didn't think you could take the glow plug out of this. He's like, oh, it's those glow plugs are good forever. You don't have to take them out on a 3.3. Like what? No way. That's what he told me. Guy's nuts. He has no idea. All right, we have that's what's hanging me up. This thing has a stupid heat sensor still on it for the TSM. That's what I'm getting hung up on. Like I said, first time removing this engine. Guys are learning with me tonight. This is very stupid. Such a mechanical engine like this to have all these stupid freaking things. Now I know why everybody rips this crap off. How stupid. What? Now where does this wire go? Alright. Alright, so now that's off. What's this wire for? Oi, oi, oi. I should have took a picture of those before I took them off. I'm gonna forget where those went. Oh, I should have took the whole mount off the bottom. Probably just screwed myself. Oh well. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I should have did, hybrid. Remove the 4 engine bolts from the top. All right. Honestly, this engine probably didn't even have to come out. I probably could have just taken the tranny out and changed the spur gear that way. All right. Plus, my big fat head's probably getting in the way of your guys' view. That engine's out. Mash hammer. Uh, I've always wanted an RC boat. Well, an internal combustion powered one. I got a brushless one. I should have just. Uh, yeah. Should have just removed the tranny, but that's fine. That is okay. Yeah, I probably should check the clutch bearings. I don't want to lose that washer. Leave this slipper plate on. Oh no. Slipper pads. Don't want to lose that washer either. All right. See, I love Traxxas, but they find a way to overcomplicate everything, and I'm not exaggerating. Such a simple thing like a spur gear. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Josie. I got a love-hate relationship with Traxxas as well. Love to hate on them sometimes. They're great for the hobby because they got the right RCs to get these newer guys into the hobby, but in the same breath, I am by no means a new RC guy, and here I am all upset wrenching on this Revo. It should not be this difficult to change that spur gear. And I know I have one. All right. Ah, there it is. right here. Yeah, it is simplified, but I don't think they changed the Revo much. All right, let me see. Put this bearing in. Had to reuse the bearing. Now, crud. Can't remember which side the screws went in. Guess I'll find out. That's definitely not right. So it's got to be this way. All right. Get this all set back together. My favorite Traxxas platform for sure is this Revo. I love the inboard shock design. Love it. I am exhausted fighting this damn snowstorm all week. Oh, it takes a lot out of you. Been neglecting my RCs because of it. All right. Beep, 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 beep. That's my torque wrench for anybody new here. I have one. And it just went off. Mm-hmm. This does not have a washer that goes on that. Straight up slipper. Yep, yep. That's how that goes. Get those washers on. Set my slipper. slipper. All right, that's tightened right down. I'll back it off. All right, she's slipping. Oh, that's funny, Lotus. Uh, I think I got a little over 3 feet. See, the snow, as it sits, it settles, so it's hard to get a good measurement now. Oh, what I need to do with this thing is take it all apart and soak it in the Evaporust. Oh, those clutch bearings are beautiful. So smooth. Mhm. Does that mount? Mm. All right, I gotta put that yellow back screw back on. Yellow wire. Hux RC, what's up, man? What's a torque wrench? Some people know, some people don't. I can understand satire when I read it. I myself have a built-in internal torque wrench where I know exactly where the correct torque specs is in SAE and metric. Let me demonstrate. So as this reaches your desired torque, you just give this a turn. Beep, 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 beep. That is torqued to spec. Who spec? My spec. Ah, I see. That is how you, in fact, mesh the gears on a Revo. All right. What is in my way? This handle. Your handle is in my way. No problem. Just remove it. Remove the obstruction. That'll work. There it is. There it is. Remove the obstruction. Now, alrighty. She slipped right in. Had a few of these little washers fall off. I don't know where they came out of though. Maybe they're necessary. Maybe they're not. But is it necessary? No, but I do it anyways because it's sterile and I like the way it tastes. Get you back on in frame here. Sorry, guys. Semi-professional RC hobbyist, 100% amateur cameraman. 60% of the time, my camera work sucks every time. Aha! All right. Gotta loosen that screw so I can set the mesh. All right. All right. What did I do here? I got that's got to get moved. 180. So I'll loosen that up, and I'll just spin this wire 180 degrees. Not a big deal, as my big dome gets in the way, guys. Beep. All right. I haven't tested that, Hux. I'm not in the or the business of testing that tonight. And have a nice, relaxing live stream. Almost like this little shim. There's no way. There's no way that was in there. It came off with something else. You got to get me one of those fancy ring lights. Maybe that'll help my lighting situation here. Set my backlash. Beep, 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 beep. Well, I just lost all my backlash there. Beep. All right. All right. I like that. We'll roll with that. It's kind of hard to screw it up on this. It feels like. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Engine's mounted, remounted. Mess with this wire. It's wire menagerie. A wiring menagerie. LED spotlight, huh? All right, man. Thanks for checking me out. So that goes through there, and then goes into there. And then this guy goes like this. I should just get rid of this damn thing. Stupid TSM. I don't ever use this. I used that Bluetooth module once. But I do like having reverse for now. That goes this way. That goes under here. And then this goes in. I might have to get a magnifying glass to read all them. All right, so this blue one's got to be RPM. This has to be VNT and maybe. Yeah. What does a gynecologist and a puppy have in common? Or a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy? A wet nose. Boom. Sorry, that's my dirty joke for the night. I'm going through and looking at my live stream so I can see where the wires went before I pulled them out. All right, right now I'm watching myself take the lid off. All right, there. So these two red ones were next to each other, gray and blue. All right, I did it right. Did it right. Homemade French onion soup. That sounds delicious. That sounds awesome. Bomb.com. Sounds amazing. All right, there it is. Yep, this one needs a complete teardown and to get soaked in the evapor rust. That's a time for a different day, though. Let's see. Where did KGM put the linkage? There it is. All right. Show looks like alrighty. Oh, get the linkage on here. Goes like this, and this pushes this. Ah, what am I doing wrong? Something so stupid is so complicated. Thanks, man. No problem. I appreciate you're able to be here. I'm going back into my live stream again and looking at the linkage when I took the cover off the first time. If I could see it. No, because the way it's trying to go back in, it just seems so like it's not grabbing anything, like it's so loose. See what happens. It can essentially only go one way here. All right. I was over engineering it. Oh, which one of these says Revo on it? No. No. Oh. Oh, that one says slash. Let's see. Oh, man. Box of nails just fell. Revo. Damn it. I just dropped a whole box of screws. Oh, yeah. That's aggravating. Problem is a receiver is probably not even remotely close to being charged in that Revo. All right. Wow. All right, there's that. Now, I'm surprised that even had. Got rid of the wand starter system and motor. Go to pull start. Looks like an electrical nightmare. Yeah. Hey, what's up, RC Pyro One? I was just changing a spur gear, but my first time actually ever wrenching on this platform, so I am learning myself. Yeah. All right. So it looks like that this return spring just hooked onto the edge of the bell crank here and just kept pressure. What it looks like to me. Could be wrong. Hopefully this does its job. No, I think it went not in the spot where I have it. That don't seem right either. Where do they hook that on? Wrong size. Does the receiver have different modes? Not that I know of. Looks like it just hooks here, but doesn't seem like it was returning that throttle quick enough. Here on mine. Yeah, it's been sitting for a while. I haven't tried to start it yet. This thing usually fires right up, honestly. Usually. Uh-oh. All right. Why does it seem like all of a sudden this damn air filter wants to interfere with the freaking spark here? Guess it's just tight clearances. I don't know. It'll self-clearance eventually. It always does. Shut that off for a minute. Find the screw I probably dropped. The screw that puts the handle back on. Got it. I got it. Let's see. There's the whore. All right. Come on. Get your boat in there. All right. Now we can install this. Thanks, Todd. Nope, I have never seen that, Lotus. Interesting. Very interesting. So that hooks up there. That hooks up there. And then this guy has to go back in there. Yeah, I think that went back on. Yeah, feels like it's on, making contact. Yeah, we'll find out. Wonder if this nitro fuel still has some jazz left in it. Wonder if it lost all its potency. Oh, I need a better system to manage all the radio equipment I have. I got my Easy Start wand set up for a 2S LiPo. Hey, Foundry, what's up, man? I'm sick of it. I'll tell you that much, buddy. I'll tell you that for free, man. I am sick of the damn snow. I got this wired on a Dean's. All right. Oh, Hey guys, you gotta hook the fuel line to the carburetor for it to start, so it doesn't go over your hand. It's the one thing I never hook back up. All right. Well, now that she's primed, you hear that? She's ready. Woo! Why do you want to take off? And I know is this not closing all the way? All right. Do some workbench surgery real quick. All right. Where does this go? All right. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute, guys. All right, that's rid of the idea crack. So if I go I go 5 inches off the wall and an inch off the seam. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing over there. Five off the wall. And an inch off the seam is where I want to be. So what I did is I got a piece of pipe that goes out of the wall of my shop, and so I can run the nitros inside. And I have to drill a hole in my bench to use it. Doesn't need to be a very big hole, just enough to get my tubing in there. So, by my measurements, this should be somewhat in the right spot. Oh, let's turn into a second top-down view. I hit a screw. Damn it. I don't know where that screw is. I can't feel it. That's my luck, right? Ah, flashlight. Oh, that's why I can't find it, because the head's buried right in there. Ah, really? Oh, we got to think of something else here, guys. I don't know, man. Paddle bit's not looking too good right now. turn this into a directional drill. Might have been a mistake. All right. Got to go on the charger for a minute before we can continue with that. Tool I use when I'm not asking. Again, something so simple. Something so simple. Well, good news is I came out exactly where I wanted to. That hole couldn't have been any better. It's a good news. So now this just goes through this little hole. Get out of here, screw. We don't need you, screw. Get out of here. Come on. Get out of here, screw. You in my way, screw. Oh, there's two screws. They were stacked on top of each other. Ah, ah. Should have drilled a bigger hole. Oh, son of a bitch. That sucks. Oh man. Oh, good thing that's underneath my TLR mat. This Formica countertop came out of an old house that I flipped with my father-in-law years ago. Yep, definitely should have drilled a bigger hole. I had the 3/4 bit in my hand, and I was like, I don't want that hole to be that big. A little bit of grease. Yeah, I can glue it back down. I think Pyro One's got the idea. Thanks for that. See, that's what's good about doing this stuff live. Even if there's only one person here, still better than one mind. You know what I'm saying? No, what did I do it? Oh, there they are. I could put WD-40 down there. What the problem is there's two deck screws. There are two deck screws that are right there. This shit. Oh, this is sticky. Sticky, icky, icky. This shit's like Fast Eddie that's been melted. It's not the conduit I'm having a problem getting it through. It's the hole in the table because of the screws. Can almost see it coming through the other end of the table. Come on. Should have drilled a bigger hole. Damn it. Thanks, John. I can't see it from the other end yet. All right, she's in. So eventually, this cap, I'm going to drill a hole in the cap so it's nice and tight. But for now, just test it like this. I agree, John. Or not John. Yeah, Pyro 1 has it. I agree, Todd. The old flaccid hose. All right. At least the battery didn't die while I was doing all that. Well, I know why that's not working. I gotta go outside real quick. Uh, oh, no. Of course it's under 5 feet of snow. Oh, how many there? Ow. Hi, I'm back. So the problem is the outlet to this is under 5 feet of snow, and I got a plug in it, and I can't get to it right now. So this is coming back out of the table, and this project, uh-oh, this project will be put on hold for a minute, or at least tonight, until I can do some more figuring on this. But good news is I covered up that mistake I made. The mistake where I ripped my... Ah, crap. The mistake where I ripped my table up. Oh, yeah. The old hookah. You guys are still on slow-mo? Yeah. Hey, I got this fixed. Now I just need to figure out why it wants to rev away. It's probably a carburetor needle problem. I also want to know why this air filter wants to interfere with the spur gear now. I'm confused. That's off. Off. But it has an operable spur gear again. That's a good sign. That's good for it. It happens. I know. I know, Robert. I know. Well, I could document this as being done. It needs to be tuned. I need to figure out why the air cleaner all of a sudden wants to hit the spur gear. That never did that before. I didn't touch the servo horn though. It resets all the way. It's even if I hold the slide closed, it still wants to take off. Probably just really lean. I'll figure it out. It's something to mess with when I can go outside and screw around with it, you know. I don't have the brain wave length right now to screw with it. Plus, I got to save something for next week's live too. Alrighty. So now that I got oil all over my bench, we can look at look at this one real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap it up here in another 20 minutes because I got some work I got to do tomorrow, and I got to be up early so that I can pay for the next nitro build I'm doing. Got a cool race kit I want to do. So this thing definitely hasn't been ran since the Dirty Jersey in September of 2022. And it shows. Kerchow! So, this needs a whole new front assembly here. And a drive shaft. Oh, and it needs a good douching out. Boy, this thing's dirty. Yeah, I want to clean this thing up and I might sell this one. This is out of this scale's too small for me. Ugh, what a nasty looking engine. This thing was rode hard and put up wet. Blue Groove, what's up, brother? Engine's not seized though. That's good. That's good. Let me pull this off so that I can get a better look. Get a better look. Oh, it's HPI. Of course, it's a Phillips head. All right. Let's go top down for you guys. So, this truck here is the HPI Bullet 3.0, or the Monster Bullet 3.0. What's going on, Michael Graham? Nice to see you. It's a Bullet. I don't know. I'll get at you when I'm ready to get rid of it. My mind's still not made up, but it's leaning that way. So let me get a piece of paper so that I can write this stuff down. Always keep scrap paper in the shop. A bottle of water. All right. Let me see. Probably gonna need something to write on too. All right. I need that. Or do I need the caster block or caster. All right, man. We'll talk, Lotus. I also need a front axle. It's the Bullet MT. That's what it's called, the Bullet MT 3.0. I think that's all that needs is those two parts. It just busted right here. and a good cleaning, a real good cleaning. Maybe this one I'll take all apart and take the engine out and clean this up. Ah, you got me, Lotus. You guys hear me drinking like an ASMR video. I don't even know what that means. All right, so I can put this wheel up here and then put this back underneath. Now I know that that's all that needs. That's actually a fun little truck. It really is. It's just something I don't use very often. And if I could sell it and use the funds elsewhere, I will. Now, this behemoth, I know I have the parts for. This behemoth. Oh, what do you guys got planned for this weekend? For the Bullet 3.0 HPI Bullet. Bullet MT. New pads, calipers, rotors, wheel bearings. Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. It's the one that gets you to work, man. That pays your bills. Thanks, Robert. So, this one here, though. Oh, what a mess this thing is still. This really is my favorite electric that I have. This one needs... Oh, yeah, this one only needs 2 shock rod ends. That's what that needs. Why did I shelf that for so long? I literally have a whole set of Arma shocks right here. 8S EXB shocks. Why did I shelf that for so long? Oh, you know what though? They're not in here. Crap. Heck yeah, man. Toy car weekend. Let's get after it. All right, so I do have these somewhere. They're on my pegboard because you know what? I started putting this one on. So I got them over here somewhere. Ah, here they are. I bought these. I bought these rod ends down in New Jersey from Unreal RC when I was down there. Chef told me to go check them out. So I have this tool. That's supposed to be for holding the shock rod. So that's nifty. I bought these off of Temu. They're shock pliers. So yeah, I don't know what any of the other things do on them, but they just held that rod end fine, or the shock shaft. There's the pedestal, and I just got to take the ball end out of the. These are filthy. This one I tried to glue and melt it back together. Ooh, that's a good idea, John. That's actually fantastic of you to say that. Is that what this part's for? Just for the ball ends? That's so much better than trying to hold that with a pair of needle nose like I normally would. Yep, if you guys don't have a tool like this, I highly recommend getting a pair of shock pliers because this is awesome. I can't believe I ever wrenched without them before. That's a good idea. Rusty C-clamp. I like it. That is a good idea. Just like that, I got 2 new shacks ready to go. Just take that ball end out of the crusty. This thing, I wish it was a winter time. I'd take this out and give her a bath in the hose. She might have to go in the bathtub. I don't know about vice grips. I think they would mar up the shock shaft. That's just my opinion. But you know what they say about opinions, Lotus? They're like assholes. Everybody's got them and they all stink. Are you too good for your home? No, I know. I know you're kidding with the vice grips. Oh, that slid right in. Good job, John. Thanks for telling me that. Oh, John. John. Let me see that. Did I put that screw? Yes. The screws for those are. I'm glad past KGM remembered to put the screws with all the rod ends for future KGM. As Chef Beardsley would say, that's future Chef's problem. Oh, this thing might be a little twisted, maybe. All right. Pop that John right in there. That John went right in there, man. Kyle needs a winter basher. This too can be Kyle's winter basher. Did you hear that? That was the sound of the plastic screw stripping out. The heck does this part do? I don't know what this piece of this puzzle does, but seems to fit in there. I don't know. It all came together. I'll have to look it up and see what it does. Cool. So, what's up, guys? This should be ready to bash again. Oh my god, look at all that pit dirt coming out of there. From New Jersey with love. What a mess. Things like a basketball, I can dribble it. Ah, alright. I see that. So, that's a 4 mil. Yep, you're right, Lotus. I had a 6S Creighton EXB that I took to the skate park in the wintertime the one time, and it ended up a bunch of it snapped. All right. Woo! All right. Well, I told you. I told you like 20 minutes ago that, 25 minutes ago that it was going to be a quick one tonight. I never know how to end these things, you know. That's all I say. But what the heck is it? I think what I'm going to do, I like what Hybrid does. Shout out to Hybrid 324.94. Starting the 2 minute timer, guys. Let's count it down. All right, Chris. Thank you. I'm over here screwing around, trying to pinch it in the pliers, and I had the piece all along that I needed to put the rod ends in. Oh, thanks, Chris. Uh yeah, guys. I just got a minute and 24 seconds. I got a lot to do tomorrow. I would love to stay up and hang out for the rest of the night, but I'm losing steam quick here, Captain. Yes, I agree, Lotus. Stay warm, burn nitro, kill batteries, drill through your tabletop. Put my little white cap back on there. Drill through your tabletop, rip the finish off of it. That was an interesting surprise. Yeah. I am gonna have to vacuum before I go in tonight. If I start walking in here with wet boots tomorrow, after I do the driveway, with the snow blower, I'm gonna be upset. It's gonna turn to mud quick. All right, I'll leave you guys with my ode to Mrs. Doubtfire. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Mrs. Doubtfire's vacuuming. When she's vacuuming and she throws the handle down. Oh, hold on. We'll do this camera for that. Nana, Nana, dude looks like a lady. I think that's the song that's playing when she's doing it too. Why did that shut off? What does this mean? Nana, Nana, dude looks like a lady. And then she does something like this. Woo! I've been practicing it, guys. I've been practicing. Like this. Woo! And then it pulls. When Mrs. Doubtfire pulls it back, though, it's perfect. It's done perfectly. Rock came all the way from New Jersey, wedged in my 8S Outcast. All right, wrong one. Yeah, it might just get some what do you call that stuff? Gorilla Glue. So, all right, guys, 10 after 10 on a Friday night. I'm gonna call it. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight and hanging out with me. Uh, can't do it without you guys, man. The feedback I get, and the more I do this, the more I really enjoy, hanging out with people on the other end of the screen. If he says it one more time, but all right, guys, I appreciate everybody sticking around with me tonight, and I'll catch you on the next live.